Army set to, this is the Times, Army set to shrink by a third over the next decade. And there's a great, very funny comedian said, Paul Cox, he said, yeah, the Army's going to shrink because they're going to die, because they're going to be killed. I never do that. I never steal people's jokes because I'm not listening to other people. But that's proper funny. The truth is that the military is going to go from being 67,000 to 52,000. I mean, it doesn't sound enough for all the wars that we're in right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing these projections have been made not taking into account we are entering a period of massive global turmoil, and we will all be called up to die in an unnecessary war, Paul.
We won't. We'll be reporting on it in a humorous way
you
later.
Think they're going to let you out for that?
Other people's gammon, Leo. What am I going to do?
How are those bone spurs doing?
I'll climb up into the helicopter and be out of breath and say, just go back, mate.
Everybody's going to suddenly develop eczema. No, I couldn't possibly.
I mean, there is a serious side to this. Of course, these diminishing numbers aren't great for us. We used to once be this great nation that could take over the world.
Yeah.
But of course, we've taught generation upon generation now that being British is bad. Who on earth in the last, since about Generation X onwards, who on earth of those people have ever been taught to be proud of being British and proud to stand up for our cultural beliefs? So why on earth would they go to war for something they've been told is bad?
Absolutely, and this is what we're seeing. We're seeing, army families who generation after generation go into the army, suddenly turn around and tell their sons and daughters, you know what? Don't. And the sons and daughters aren't going into the army because why would you want to fight to uphold a regime that basically says that they hate you? You know what I mean? Your critical race theory, all these ideas that have gone through academia and the public sector, they all sneer at anybody. You know, if any British person is patriotic or nationalistic, then that's seen as borderline illegal.
Yeah, well, the absolute main person who should be Team Britain is not, and that's King Charles.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it to the people out there listening, but he's on the other side. He's not fighting for this country. I shouldn't say that. Am I going too far?
Well, you've said it.
You do know that the king doesn't ride into war on the back of a horse still, don't you?
Not anymore. Not anymore. And you can't be sure. And you can't even be sure he's going to be fighting on our team. He's going to be. He might be over there fighting with Klaus Schwab.
He's not going to ride into battle on a horse with his prostate. I mean, he needs some sort of donut to sit on.
Just the image of Klaus Schwab and King Charles fighting for our glory is enough.
Oh my God.
It's enough for me to surrender.